Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Flip Thoughts Morning Show. Sorry about that last night. I missed the show. I definitely give you guys a late night show tonight. Just was kind of tired, man. Got off work, then just knocked out, man. Forgot about everything. You know how it goes. But yeah, man. How's everybody's Saturday going? It's 11:09. Let's get it in. Let's get started. So the first thing I wanted to talk about today was, what in God's name is Trump talking about when he's saying that there's migrant Haitians coming in to, I gotta look at the article again, it's somewhere in California, and they're eating the birds, and they're eating the pigeons, and they're eating the dogs. Yeah, I think he just needs to lay off that good Chris, man. You know, that rich Chris, that stuff for the rich people, that rich man's drug. Stay off that, man, because he done lost his marbles. And then you got Elon Musk telling Taylor Swift, don't worry, Taylor, I'll give you a child and take care of 3 of your cats. You'll be saved. What? Sir, what are you saying, sir? And then you got Aiden Ross saying, Taylor, you're an effing retard. Well, you're mad because she didn't want to vote for Trump. Ha ha, ha ha, Aiden. I just played. That's no smuts at Aiden, but come on, bro. Calm it down. Everybody has their opinion on who they want to endorse. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was, so it comes to the table now that when I was speaking about it a couple days ago, the Kendrick Lamar mural getting tagged up, it was the T-Flats that did it. Their argument towards it on why they did it was because they say that a Treetop member reached out to them asking if there'd be some type of treaty that they could get put down. And the T-Flat member said, we don't do treaties with Perus. But that's a false narrative, because the Treetop member that supposedly said it spoke up and clarified that that was never said, and nobody reached out to the T-Flats. So again, this is just another T-Flats member being disrespectful, disrespecting the set, disrespecting the area, disrespecting his own neighborhood because they share the same neighborhood. So that's crazy. And then again, it's another big disrespect to Kendrick because he didn't have the West Sides make a treaty with the T-Flats, but they did have a conversation that there was not supposed to be any type of disrespect done to that mural, and that mural was going to stay clean, and that they were going to not have any type of negative activity around that area of Tams anymore. So I guess that's out the window. Now you got Lil Wayne coming out with this video basically saying that he feels very hurt at the situation. He feels like he let everybody down, and he just feels really hurt about the situation. But then when he's seen all of these rappers and all the fans speaking out, that made him feel a lot better, and it picked him up, and he said, you know what, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I know that y'all got me. And he said, what he means by y'all is the fans, all the rappers, and everybody else in the sports industry. Everybody does still got his back. So he does feel a lot more better about the situation. He just basically said he's going to work on himself, and in due time you're going to see him again, and you know, maybe next year. So do you guys think it's an outrage for a New Orleans artist to not be performing at a New Orleans Super Bowl? because Kendrick is not from New Orleans. He's not a New Orleans native. He's from California. That's West Coast business. So why leave the California business out with the Southern business? Because New Orleans is a whole different thing. Why not? If you're not going to let Wayne perform, why not let Boosie perform? But nobody cares about that because everybody is all riding with Kendrick on it because it's Jay-Z, and Jay-Z's the one that mentioned Kendrick should be there. So that's how it goes. You know how Jay-Z runs shit. I'm not going to speak on that, but you know how he run the game. But no smuts to Kendrick, though, because he just dropped a banger that I think the party must die, or I think it's when the party dies, or I think let the party die. There you go. Let the party die. Black Air Force Ones. Yeah, that's one, man. You should go ahead and listen to that, though. He's speaking a lot of facts and a lot of bars. I still feel like Lil Wayne should have been able to perform the Super Bowl, though. We're going to dead that right there and go on to a new topic. The other thing I wanted to speak about was if it's okay for somebody to take a picture and do an interview with a known rat. If Whack 100 did it, why are they tripping on Brick Baby for taking a picture with YSL Hoodie when a bunch of different YouTubers and all these non-affiliates have had interviews with YSL Hoodie and had him on 20 versus 1 and all that? Like, nobody said nothing. But when it comes to the politics side, you gonna hit the keyway and tell him, like, okay, why are you taking the picture with a rat? What they need to do is still get on Whack for having all these rats on his platform. And the first thing he did was have an interview with 6ix9ine years ago. So he's been condoning the bullshit, if you think about it. So really, they need to get it Whack. First and foremost, they need to get it Whack because that's who started that narrative of hanging out and putting rats on his platform. But no smut to Whack, though. He's a businessman. Anything for the content, right? You know how it goes. I still don't appreciate everything he spoke on the video about, though. Like, you know how that goes with Earn. Like, that was just retarded. No, I'm not even gonna say that. I'll rephrase my words. That was just uncalled for on how you gonna try to act like you was really trying to help the man out with putting his father's documentary out and then go on Clubhouse with all your old dropout homies and speak on he has to take psych meds and that Lady Earn was selling her cat in the 90s. Like, you're disrespectful. You know damn well you wouldn't come to Ocean View Park and say that, though. So that's the whole thing, man. And you have well-known people that are brims and people from Lincoln that back you. So you shouldn't be talking about no disrespect towards the Southeast. For sure. And that's that. And me from a different section, from another community, speaking on other people's community, that means that I really feel some type of way on that, because that Southeast is a whole. That's a whole, all of us together. It's a unity. But yeah, man, you know how Whack does. He's still doing his thing, still looking up people's paperwork at night. You know how it goes with him. Him and Adam, they just like to stir shit up. Like to see a lot of people fight. That's why you really got to be careful what you say on these platforms, for sure, because they'll try to turn your words. But what I was saying, though, is I'll drop that. Like, shout out to Whack. He's good. I just don't respect the whole thing with Earn. But the whole thing with the Clubhouse stuff where they just go on there and talk about people is just like, I don't know. That's all they do is just sit there and talk about the same people for weeks and weeks and weeks. Oh, we got paperwork on him. What'd you say, Whack? I got the paperwork. What's it say? April. Oh, he told. Like, bro, some clown game goofy shit, bro. Nobody's doing that, bro. You guys aren't at the yard having a paperwork party. You guys are on Clubhouse doing it. It's alright. everything's gonna come to light on who's busters and who's not soon, you feel me? So that's just how it goes. I do respect Hoodie from the hood, Hoodie Hood. Shout out Hoodie Hood from the 40s. He had a conversation with Brick and they were able to debt what that whole little controversy about what was said about you turned down a fade in Oceanside. That little remark or whatever, he kind of, you know, clarified that he wasn't sending any type of smut to the city. And Flacco basically went on and said that he didn't mean no disrespect to Hoodie in the cypher. It's all for the content. So I respect Hoodie not even really turning up or nothing and having a clear conversation with both of them. I respect that. So definitely a lot of stuff coming out. A lot of people dropping a lot of projects right now. Go check out that How Do You Feel, Kinky, Owe, and Lil Weirdo. Definitely blap. What else we got in store? I think, who is it? Oh yeah. Bully the 3 and Lil Knock got some new stuff out too. Forgot the name of it is though, but next time I get on here, I'll say what it was. What do you guys think about Lil Wayne's son saying that there's no beef between Wayne and Young Thug? Now he said, God making a song called YSL like YSL didn't try to kill your dad. What you talking about? Talking about the brand and my dad been squashed beef with Thug. You need to stop talking about shit y'all don't even know about for real. So it's Wayne's son clearing it up that him and Thug are smooth. What y'all think of NF Elite Chopper goes off on Complex for their top 20 rappers in the 20s list? Y'all got me fucked up. Stop playing with me. A lot of controversy from NLE lately. You know, him saying he came out, and all this, people thinking it's a clout move. But basically, I don't know if you remember, but when I came on here last time, I read the top 20 list of rappers according to Complex, and as you can see, Cash Cobain 20, Jack Harlow 19, Bossman D-Lo 18, Baby Keem 17, NBA Youngboy 16, Sexy Red, Sexy Red, I'm smacked, phrase that, Sexy Red, V's at 14, Doechii at 13, Lil Uzi at 11, Ken Carson at 12, Chief Keef at 10, Lil Baby at 9, Lil Yachty at 8, Glorilla at 7, Lotto at 6, Yeet at 5, Megan Thee Stallion at 4, Central C at 3, Doja Cat at 2, Playboi Carti at 1. So as you can see, NLE is not in the list at all. So that's why he's feeling some type of way. Get the frick away from me, B, man. Yeah, it's a B, Bobby, bro. It was over there. What else we got going? Oh yeah, free Pee Wee Longway. He just went down. They trying to get, I think, a RICO on him. Was picked up by the feds. Pending investigation. Free Pee Wee Longway. We got Nas, I guess, congratulates Kendrick on his Super Bowl halftime show, quotes his newest song, can't wait to watch the party die. So he's backing Kendrick in the situation. What else we got on the table today?